Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh has issued urgent directive to prepare for Typhoon Kalmaegi and the heavy rains. Near the coast, winds are predicted to reach level 14 to 15, with gusts up to 17, and the storm circulation could cause severe flooding in multiple provinces.
And the Prime Minister urged ministries and localities from Quang Ngai to Khanh Hoa to lead and proactively implement the highest level storm and flood prevention measures to protect lives and minimize property damage. Provinces with maritime activities, including Da Nang, Quang Ngai, Gia Lai, and Dak Lak, have been asked to postpone non-essential meetings and mobilize local authorities, guiding ships and boats to safe shelters, and consider immediate bans on sea travel. Residents in high-risk areas must be fully evacuated. Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh also directed the proactive lowering of water levels in reservoirs to prepare for the flooding and the implementation of measures to ensure the safety of hydroelectric and irrigation dams.
Typhoon Kalmaegi made landfall Thursday night, bringing heavy rain and powerful winds to several central provinces. Here are the reports from the provinces of Quang Ngai, Gia Lai, Dak Lak, and Khanh Hoa.
Gia Lai province has 13 wards and communes under warning for extremely strong winds level 11 to 13, gusting up to level 15 to 16, a force that simple houses or tin roof homes cannot withstand. Strong winds are toppling trees, shattering glass, and blowing off signboards in many areas. Power outages have been reported in several parts of the province. Since 5 p.m. Thursday, local authorities have ordered residents to stay indoor and mobilize all forces and equipment to stay close to communities and respond promptly.
Dak Lak province is also experiencing the direct impact of Typhoon Kalmaegi. By 4 p.m. Thursday, thousands of households in high-risk areas have been evacuated, with temporary shelters, instant noodles, and drinking water provided to those affected. The challenge is compounded by Dak Lak facing not only strong winds, but also tidal surges and flooding caused by heavy rain. Rising water has isolated 2 communes in the western area, while 6 hydropower plants are releasing water to regulate reservoirs. Power cuts have occurred in some areas since 5 p.m.
Weather conditions in Khanh Hoa province have also worsened, with heavy rain and strong winds keeping most residents indoors. The Provincial People's Committee said authorities and armed forces have been implementing the fall-on-the-spot principle to ensure maximum safety and minimize losses. Over 24,000 residents in coastal and vulnerable areas have been evacuated. In 237 locations at risk of landslides, affecting about 27,800 people, local authorities are ready to move residents to safe shelters.
Facing complex developments of Typhoon Kalmaegi, Quang Ngai province has intensified its emergency measures. By 4 p.m., more than 25,600 residents from 8 coastal communes have been safely evacuated to designated shelters with adequate food and bedding. Local forces are on duty around the clock to assist residents in case of emergencies. Central and provincial agencies are also urgently preparing measures to respond to a possible oil spill from a stranded vessel.
Tonight, we turn our attention to central Vietnam, where the coastal city of Quy Nhon finds itself in the path of Typhoon Kalmaegi. According to local reports, power has gone out across large swaths of the city and neighboring areas due to the effects of the typhoon. We are connecting with Mr. Hiromasa Uchida, a Japanese expert in Quy Nhon, to provide us with more details. So thank you, Mr. Hiromasa, for connecting with us at such a very difficult time. So can you update us on your situation in Quy Nhon, and are you currently in safe place?
Actually, I stay in Quy Nhon for like 7 years. That wind is the strongest wind after I come to Quy Nhon. So yeah, I was a little bit worried about the window is okay or not. So now just to stop the rain and winds, but just we were worried about the situation.
Right, so are there any recorded floods in the area, and have you received any forms of assistance during this hard time?
Yeah, actually the many place get the floating. Yeah, that one is a really strange situation, and many people need to help. So yeah, but Vietnamese people would help each other, and also the foreigners stay in Vietnam. So we also try to help the local people, and we get happy each other.
Thank you, Hiromasa, for the updates. Now let's head over to Da Nang, where Canadian expat John Sabo is standing by with the latest updates on Typhoon Kalmaegi. Now, John, what's the situation like where you are right now?
I'm across from the world-famous BK Beach here in Da Nang as people are getting prepared for Typhoon Kalmaegi, the Kalmaegi storm that's coming our way. Actually, we've been feeling it since early this afternoon, and people have been preparing for particularly these winds that are expected, these strong winds. People are securing their roofs here, putting more weight on their roof. Businesses are battening down their doors, barring up windows. The university that I work at, for the first time this season, even through some of the storms and typhoons we've already have been putting steel bars on the windows. And we are really expecting a strong storm tonight here in Da Nang. But certainly we will not feel the same impact as Quy Nhon will in the south. But it's been just a remarkable rainy season. I've lived in Southeast Asia and East Asia for the last 12, 13 years. I've been through many typhoons. I have never seen a season with the succession of storms and typhoons quite like this. It's really remarkable and honestly really quite scary.